you've been the model of consistency at the plate these last couple seasons for A-State. What's just been working for you at the plate?
So a lot of it's talking with our hitting coaches, Coach LeBounty and Coach Lartigue, and having them like behind me and like telling me like, dude, you're a good hitter. Like you just need to go up there and do what you do and hit the ball hard. And a lot of times my approach has changed over the years. Like this year we started off with like a 8 inches plate and find your 8 inches out, 8 inches in, pick one of those locations and drive the ball in that area. And for me, it was a little different. Instead of the away and in, it was more up down. So like I was picking my 8 inches up, and as soon as I got them up, that's when because our Coach LeBounty came up to me and says, "Where are you going to do the most damage?" And I said, "If I get the ball up, that's where I'm going to do the most damage." He said, "Then get him up." And so I kind of stuck with that all year. He said, "If they throw the pitch at the knees, tip your cap. Like pitcher made a good pitch. You got to get it up." And so I stuck kind of through that all year long, and it really helped me get to where I was at the end of the season.
And then I think I also noticed on the flip side, everything went up. I mean, batting average went up, walks went up too. I mean, how much has that patient approach just really helped? Just kind of in all facets. I mean, you kind of mentioned, how you were kind of tracking, making sure pitches up in the plate, you did damage, but how much did that help? Plate patience just all around.
Plate patience, it kind of came with a price because I at the beginning of the year I was kind of swinging at those low and away pitches, and like they looked tempting, and like I was just trying to hit every ball hard. And so learning how to get the ball up really helped. And like we spent hours of practice, me and Coach LeBounty, Coach Lartigue, whichever one it was, and we were just always like just working, get it up. And then when I was swinging at one low, all right, step back, take a deep breath, get back in there and lock back in. And so it was kind of like it was a process to finally get that like mentality to see that pitch there and do damage, and then see the pitch that's low and let it go.
No, you got all region honors. I mean, it's been a while since anybody from A-State got all region nine. I mean, what's it meant for you personally? I mean, you're writing yourself in there already. These last couple years as one of the best hitters in program history.
I felt really honored to get it. I really just wanted to go out there and like every year that I've been at Arkansas State, I've just wanted to do better, do better, do better. Like just have a better year, a better year, and a better year. And so like that's what I did. That's what I was striving for this next year, going back to A State. Like I'm just striving to have another better year, and like that's just something that's always kind of driven me to just keep going, going, and going. And so like I'm always going to keep pushing to be better, and so that's all I want to give Arkansas State is the best me that I could possibly be.
Let's go back to the beginning. How did you get recruited by A-State in the first place? Like, who's the coach that identified you, everything like that?
So when I was a freshman in high school, we had a senior pitcher that went to Arkansas State, and they had asked the senior pitcher that went to Arkansas State. They said, "Hey, like, is there anybody we should really check out and back at your school, or anybody in St. Louis that you know?" And he had said that me and my twin brother, who was at Arkansas State for my freshman and sophomore year, he was like, "You got to check these guys out. They're going to be something good." And so they came and talked to us. They sent us a text and it was like, "Hey, like, no, Stone came and pitched here and called us and everything." And they were like, "We're really interested in having you come playing for Arkansas State." And that's kind of how we got to Arkansas State.
Now playing summer ball up in Wisconsin. How's that been for you so far? Because I mean, Wisconsin's a ways from here.
It was a long drive. I'll tell you that. It took me about 10 and a half hours to get, or I think, no, it did not take me 10 and a half. It took me 12 and a half hours to get here. And I did it all in one day. And I took a couple days, catch up on rest and everything. And then it's really beautiful up here. I really love it. Guys, playing with all these guys from all these different schools. And it's kind of cool meeting a bunch of other guys that I wouldn't think I would meet before. Like we got guys on from Hawaii on our team, and I never thought I would meet somebody from Hawaii. So that's kind of cool. And the adjustment from metal to wood's a little different, but it's coming back around. I'm starting to feel the swing better again, and taking a couple weeks off and then going playing again, and kind of got to knock off the rust a little bit, but we're getting there.
What are just some of the things you just want to accomplish and work on this summer?
This summer, just kind of keep the same mentality at the plate, just get them up and hit the ball hard, and you know, really, I really want to get drafted this summer, so it'd be really cool to get drafted. But if the draft doesn't pick me up this year, I'll working at A State again. I'm gonna get picked up next year.